I want to update you now on a story that FoxNews.com first broke about 2 weeks ago. A New York City cab driver with a website that's startling to say the least. It's called revolutionmuslim.com. The man is Muslim, says his site is intended to preserve Islamic culture, but some of the images on the site are clearly disturbing. Rick Leventhal is in our New York City newsroom at FoxNews.com. What's on the website, Rick?
Well, Bill, some of the more disturbing images and videos on revolutionmuslim.com were taken off the site after FoxNews.com first revealed this story a couple of weeks ago. One of the videos shows the site's founder pretending to hold a U.S. soldier killed in Iraq and laughing about his death. You see it there. There was also a link to a puppet show mocking Danny Pearl's beheading. Take a look.
Oh, that's awful.
Terrible. Danny Pearl was a convicted spy that was murdered. He was punished by the punishment of death. And, you know, Muslims are not barbarians. They just don't grab people. But this man was convicted, he was tried, and he was killed.
Well, there you go, Bill.
Yeah. What does this guy want, Rick?
You know, he's a 39-year-old New York City taxi driver, as you mentioned. He calls himself Yousef al-Khattab, but he was born Joseph Cohen here in America. He is a Jew who converted to Islam after attending Orthodox rabbinical school, which he called a racist cult. And he says he wants the whole world to embrace Islam, and he wants Sharia law here in the U.S., which, by the way, prohibits alcohol and can include flogging or stoning to death for premarital sex and adultery. He also raises money for Sheikh Abdullah Faisal, an extremist Muslim cleric who was convicted in the UK of hate speech, urging his followers to kill Jews. Al-Khattab says he's doing this country a big service by exposing the truth.
Well, it seems like we come back to this argument every time when we do a story like this. Free speech versus hate speech.
Right.
Is any of this illegal?
No. In a word, no. Al-Khattab boasts about being protected by the First Amendment, even as he attacks the Constitution and the founders of this country. As I mentioned, he has removed some of the more offensive images from his site, and he can continue to raise money for Sheikh Faisal as long as the Sheikh isn't on any government terrorist list. And, Bill, what he does isn't illegal as long as he doesn't make any direct threats.
Rick Leventhal. Thank you for that.
Sure.
Follow up, FoxNews.com from 2 weeks ago. Rick Leventhal here this morning. Good to have you on, Rick.
Thank you.
All right.